Mommy did it?
Got a subject down over here.
Come here.
I got him. Come here, baby. Come here.
On March 19th, 2023, in Navarre, Florida, 4-year-old Presley Vinson was seen crying beside her father, Colby Vinson, moments after he was senselessly shot dead. Now, police are racing to track down the suspect, who was seen by numerous witnesses at this agonizing crime scene.
It's like about between 5'11" and 6 foot, probably no more than 6'1".
As detectives dig deeper, one name keeps surfacing: Colby's ex-partner, Rachiel Moore. Soon, she and her mother, Christina Moore, sit in the interrogation room, clearly unprepared for the questions they are about to face.
We have a picture of the person who did this.
The detective zeroed in on their first suspect, Rachiel Moore, Colby's ex-partner and the mother of his daughter. Alongside her was Christina Moore, Rachiel's mother, who had been a constant presence throughout their turbulent relationship. Both women were brought into the interrogation room, and it quickly became clear to detectives that what they were about to witness would be far from a routine interrogation.
We're going to work out in your favor on the same day that he winds up dead. You can understand how conveniently that ends up working in your favor, right?
Okay.
But
Well, how can I make it not? Because you know where I was, you know who I was with, you know what I was doing, you know who I contacted. What else can I do other than flat out tell you?
Well, who else could have done this?
I do not know. This is why I did not want my child there. Because I don't know the situations that come with this lifestyle.
No, but who
I don't know.
would have felt so strongly for your emotions and for your protection and for her protection
I don't
that
know.
they may have taken things that they could have taken things into their own hands on your behalf?
Buddy, I don't know. And I'm here to tell you, I have cried and cried and cried and cried and cried over this. So anybody that has saw me in the last week or has talked to me in the last week has heard me cry about it.
So since Monday, you've kind of been a wreck knowing this was inevitably
Yes.
coming, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But,
How could you not be?
I understand. It would be an unbearable thought in
How?
my world.
How could you not be?
But that's why I'm asking you to think real hard about someone who maybe wanted to protect you, protect her.
I, again, am not aggressive. I don't surround myself with aggressive people. I don't know. Like I said, I don't. This is what I know. This is where I was. These are the people I was with. These are the people that I talked to.
Did you talk to anybody else in the last, let's say, week or so about what everything was going on since this all came down?
Anybody and everybody that has saw me crying. My boss, my coworkers, my family, my friends, everybody.
What about family members? Anybody in your family or someone you would consider family you've reached out to?
No. My immediate family. You don't go around bragging to your family that this is happening to you. Especially when you grow up in a Southern Baptist family. Like, you don't, you avoid them.
Well, I'm trying to give you this opportunity to be real clear about what, maybe even an idea you have in your head about something that could have happened. And the reason why I say that is we have a picture of the person who did this. I don't want you to be caught off guard if it turns out it's someone you know. Because if it does turn out that you're withholding information and our investigation leads to you withholding information, then how is that going to work for you, Alan? How would that work out
But I don't know.
in Presley's favor?
I don't know. I'm here to tell you, I have talked to everybody the same way.
Well, who have you talked to? I mean, I don't know. Go through your phone. Give me a list of people that you've talked to. you want to help yourself? I'm assuming this is for your daughter and for her protection, right?
Buddy, I feel like
Rachiel, I have a feeling that you have an idea of what could have happened and you're afraid to say it. But this is a really good time for you to put that out there, and not for you, for your daughter. Because if we find out that you have anything, that you have something to do with this, that's not going to look good for you. So this is a really good time right now while we're gathering information to give us an idea of who could have done this. Think about yourself and think about your daughter for a minute.
I have.
From the start, detectives press Rachiel to tell the truth, but she leans into a victim act, using her shaky voice, controlled tears, and carefully chosen words. She may not have pulled the trigger, but the messages sent before the shooting and her attempt to delete them told a different story. It's clear Rachiel knew more than she ever admitted, and soon her carefully crafted act would begin to crumble, especially when her mother, Christina, stepped into the spotlight and stole the room's attention.
You're gonna actually do it 1975.
1975? Okay.
So I won't have it back before I leave here?
Well, we can do it, no, not today, because I have to get a court order
That's
search.
right.
That'll probably happen tomorrow.
Well, can I text my mom real quick? Because she's got peanut.
I'm sorry?
Can I text my mom real quick and tell her that I'm leaving my phone here?
No, right now this is gonna be our evidence to hang on to.
Can you text Becky, Ice, Mom, whatever it's under? I mean, she's got custody and I just
You
need
can
to-
call her, you can call her if you like,
Can you
it's
look it
fine.
up and tell me what the phone number is? I'm telling you, I can't do shit.
What's the phone number you're trying, who is it?
Becky Moore.
What was the
1975.
Ice Becky Mom?
Yeah, that's it.
It is
Okay.
So y'all don't have to have once to take my phone?
Not to seize it as evidence. We have to have, a search warrant to actually download the device.
I can't call. I can't breathe.
Well,
I can't play my games.
I said, this day and age, I know it is a horrible scenario. Do you want to give her a call real quick and let her know?
Hey, yeah, please. I just have a hard time moving and keep my phone.
We can't search through it, but we can seize it. Just like when you like tow a car.
Are you kidding me, you crazy crackhead? She didn't answer me. So you don't have to have like a, I don't care if y'all search through it. I don't care if y'all. Oh my God. What am I supposed to do? For 24 hours on my phone? I work from my
Well, I
phone.
said,
That's wrong.
we try to do it as obviously as fast as possible.
How am I gonna call you to tell you that I need my phone back? How are you gonna call me to tell me I need to come pick up my phone?
We'll call Becky and let her know. Or we will actually get in person touch with you at the house and let you know.
Oh my God. My own people.
I said, I told you it was bad. It was like.
I know, but you can tell me I don't have to take my phone.
Christina, Rachiel's mother and grandmother to Colby Vinson's child, has just begun to warm up. Her frustration starts to spill over, and her demeanor gets more and more erratic. But that's only the beginning. What detectives are about to witness next is unlike anything they'd ever seen in an interrogation room.
Did you tell your mom what's going on?
No, I figured I could tell us all at the same time.
Okay.
This is something I need to sit down and
Yes.
throw up.
Yeah, you might.
I'm gonna sit all the way down on the floor then.
Okay.
Would you like me to grab you a trash can, ma'am?
That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, seeing how I'm fixing to probably lose my chance. What are you talking now?
I called Booger on Monday and told him about the court date with Jason Curtis. And I was panicking then. And he told me not to worry about it, that it wouldn't be something he'd got to worry about.
Thank you.
And I messaged him, told him everything that was going on. And he had sent me pictures of knives and guns and Renaissance. But I didn't think anything of it because he lived far away and he's just antique. And so I had told him, thanks for making me feel better. Just genuinely, just needed to know. Just needed you to know.
What did he send you the pictures of the knives and guns on? Was it on text message, Facebook?
Messenger, but I thought that was bad to have.
Facebook
After,
Messenger, right.
Yeah. After I deleted that immediately as soon as everything hit the fan. I was like, oh wow, this is probably bad. This probably looks awful. So, yeah. I called him again on yesterday. Not yesterday. I don't know. I called him throughout the week. And I was telling him because he talks to me. I grew up with him as my backbone of the dad. Like, my dad wasn't around much, but he was, so.
You think he would actually come down here and shoot him?
I don't know, but he did tell me not to worry about it, and then he called last night and said that I don't have to worry about it and everything's fine. And then you left, and then they came, so maybe.
Who left and then who came?
She left, and then the detectives came, so maybe.
Well, and what time did he call you?
I
So you
don't
didn't have to worry
have,
about it anymore?
Oh, my foot.
9:30ish, 10 o'clock-ish, maybe.
So about 10 o'clock. That's what you told me earlier. Was it was about 10 o'clock p.m.
10ish.
Okay. And did you, when he told you you didn't have to worry about it anymore, did you ask him, like, what are you talking about? And was this a phone call or was this on
This was
text?
a phone call.
Right. So he called you and said you don't have to worry about it anymore. What did you say to him?
What are you talking about? He said, yeah, you don't have to worry about it. It'll be fine, but I gotta go. And he just hung up.
No.
But I gotta go. Get my ass in the wind. Gotta go. I was
And
like,
that's what he told you.
yeah. I was like, what the hell?
Did you
is
see
that?
him while he was down here?
No.
He didn't come by?
No,
I'm sorry. What did you say, man?
I didn't even.
Did he come by your house?
No,
No.
he come by my house.
That's why I was like, I didn't think that would actually happen. And when he called, I didn't think that was actually a thing.
Oh.
I cannot do this. I've had so much anxiety about this all week. I have literally been wetting my bed over it. I did not, and then this to happen. And
Okay. Ma'am, are you okay? Do you need some water or something?
no,
Ma'am, do you need some
It's still unclear what Christina is trying to pull off. She appears anxious and dizzy, maybe even pretending she might faint, though she never actually does. Between Rachiel's controlled tears and Christina's overacting, the interrogation room becomes tense and almost surreal. Meanwhile, in a separate room sits Jason Curtis, Rachiel's former stepfather. The trail to Jason was faint, but unmistakable. Midnight messages with Rachiel, unexplained money for gas, and an ill-timed visit to town on the day Colby was killed. Now, with Jason stepping into the picture, the story is about to take its darkest turn yet.
Weakness, okay? Don't insult my intelligence.
Well, then use your intelligence and realize the big picture here.
I don't know what happened to Mr. whatever his name is. But I know I didn't do it, and I know my wife didn't have nothing to do with it.
Well, she's going to get charged with accessory after the fact, which is to a capital murder.
And charge her. She ain't gonna get, there's no way, because we did not do it.
And how's her employer going to react now that she's going to spend the next probably 30 days getting extradited to Florida and having to run through their system?
I don't know.
Not to mention, I just got this text message from our victim advocate that says $250,000 bond. This is Rachiel. $250,000 bond total for the two charges. GPS upon release. No contact with victim's family or Presley, her daughter, and no contact with you or any other people involved. And her next court date is April 6th.
I love Rachiel to death. I've never even met the grandbaby. So
Well, Rachiel lost her.
I'm sorry to hear that.
When
And I hate that for her.
One thing when me and Rachiel were talking yesterday was the truth setting her free. That the best card that she could play based on all the evidence was that all she could do at this point is be honest and hope that plays in her favor. And that's what she's gambling on. And you're shitting on her.
No, I'm not, because I didn't kill the man.
And you're shitting on her. And on your wife, too.
No,
Because your wife's going to
I
take right.
Well, you're putting an innocent person in jail.
That's not what the evidence says. Again, you can't drive someone to commit a murder and then bring them home.
That's bull. You're not going to sit here and make me fabricate something that didn't happen.
And everything, and your whole timeline of everything you're explaining is awfully coincidental to evidence.
Yeah, I agree with that. I did not shoot the guy. I know it looks bad. That's why I said I wasn't really surprised that you were coming to see me. But I figured y'all would call and I'd turn myself in. I knew there's going to be some kind of trouble over something.
I think you think this is that we're.
Does it look like I
I don't think you're grasping this at all. I don't think you
really.
I think you are grasping this, but I don't think you're grasping your stepdaughter, and I don't think you're grasping your wife in the same outfit with the same cuffs on. I do not think you're grasping that.
I didn't do it.
I think you went out of your way to help Rachiel to get her baby back because you knew it was bothering her, and you was going to take care of it for her, which human emotion over a logical decision, that happens, that makes sense. I think that's exactly what happened. But now that it's you and you're trying to have to take responsibility for this, now you're like, everybody. You only worry about you. Don't worry about what your wife's going to have to go through.
That's so foolish, man.
You think so?
I didn't shoot the guy.
But you're going to let everybody take a ride to jail for you. Because you can't be honest.
If you are, I'm being honest with you. You
No,
want me to
you're
lie
not.
and say I did it?
No, you're not being honest about this. I told you when we sat down, it's not an accident that we're sitting with you.
No, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to admit to something I did not do.
But you're going to let Rachiel lie. You're going to let Rachiel.
If Rachiel told you that she was going to, this truth would set her free, then she didn't lie and say I did it, because I didn't do it.
So Rachel's a liar.
I don't know. You're telling me she is.
No, you're saying that she's a liar. I'm saying what she said.
With his chilling posture and those bright Crocs, Jason sits far too relaxed for someone accused of murder. He doesn't say much, just denies, shrugs, and lets the silence work for him. Detectives sense the arrogance of a man used to being in control. His past is marked by angry outbursts, jealous accusations, and threats that often edged into obsession, especially towards Rachiel. But even as they press him, Jason refuses to give an inch. On the other hand, Rachiel and Christina are about to unleash something far stronger than the detectives expect. The truth is edging closer, and it won't stay buried much longer.
Not like that. I didn't.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to upset you. I'm trying to remain calm.
It's
not working.
Mom, I know you said you
I'm losing my mind. Go ahead.
said you might have sent out his address.
That was to Kim. Kim ain't gonna talk to that fool.
Would Kim talk to anybody else that might know him?
I mean, you can call Kim if we look the phone number up. It's under wiped in my phone.
But,
Can I have some of your water, please? Thank you.
so his conversation afterwards was very quickly just, hey, you don't have to worry about that anymore. I gotta run.
Yeah.
Okay. And did your boyfriend know about this? I mean, obviously, you probably talked to him, right?
I thought it was kind of weird.
I mean, but when the police showed up and told you that he was dead, right, you knew
Yeah.
that 2 and 2, right?
Yeah, but look what the situation puts me in.
I understand that. I understand.
That looks so scary and bad on me.
Right, and what I'm asking is, how much does your boyfriend know about this, right? Because we've got to get all the truth out at this point, right? I don't want things coming up later that's like, all right, well, you didn't tell us this, you didn't tell us that, right? If you're being upfront and honest with us, you gotta be upfront and honest all the way. So how much of this does your boyfriend know?
He should know all of this.
Okay. Has he talked to Jason at all?
No, he doesn't know him. Excuse me.
Okay.
So after you talked to him on Monday, did you talk to him daily after that, or was it just Monday and then that was it?
I don't know. It was Monday, Friday. I think I talked to him all weekend, which makes it look even worse. I mean,
Did you talk to him
casually.
all day on Sunday?
No, like casually. He just wanted to know, like, hey, how are you? How is your mom? Because he understood that this was how sick we were over it. Like, God.
You mean sick by we were over? Is it you and Christopher, or just?
I had told him I had been puking, and he called and asked what I was up to, and I told him I had been sick, and this is why. My mom has been sick, and this is why.
And that was on Monday? Or?
I don't know what day that was. My week has been long. I have not slept much this week. I got told on Monday that abruptly our schedule was going to change. I was like, okay, well, I need to prepare her for this. Okay, how do I prepare for this?
Did you know any of this, Mom?
No, I did not know any of this.
I didn't think it was.
I didn't think that he would actually. I don't know.
Why would you put my daughter in that situation?
Is he?
Why wouldn't he? Okay, this sounds shitty, especially coming probably to a cop. Why wouldn't he wait until my kid was gone? Why?
Do you all know him to be violent in nature like this?
Booger, yes.
But not. I would never think that he would actually kill somebody.
No, not like that.
I
no.
would never.
Phone.
Yeah, but I didn't disclose where he lived or what addresses or where she would be.
Not leave them, but I need to get outside.
You're fine.
Are you okay if I go outside? I mean,
I feel like I'm gonna pass out in this chair. You do you. If you can leave,
I just really feel that I need to get outside because I'm not okay right here.
okay. Okay, I guess I can meet you outside. Okay. I love you. I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
Take Preston. They're gonna take Preston.
That's not our decision, and that's not what we're doing right now. Okay, I don't want you to think that way.
I just had to share that. I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't want you to go that direction. We haven't mentioned that to anybody, and we haven't even made any phone calls.
People often say acting talent runs in the family, but this case suggests otherwise. Watching Rachiel, her mother Christina, and Jason speak, their reactions felt rehearsed and insincere, almost like they were performing instead of responding to a real tragedy. But behind all that chaos lies a tragedy, one that left Colby Vinson and his daughter scarred forever. Now, it's time to look past the theatrics and piece together how this crime really unfolded and what dark motive fueled it.
I don't have to see her.
I know, but it's her husband. That's weird. That
Yeah,
it's
but
her
it's
sister.
new.
I mean, not-
Her last husband was Navarre. I've been dealing with my own stuff. I'm not the best one at reaching out. When I tell you I have talked to people I genuinely mean, they have reached out because my mom is telling them I'm not doing great. And it's just, hey, how are you? I'm not doing great.
Does your mom talk to your sister often? Like, could she have been the one that told her what was going on?
No, I don't even think she talks to Megan. I'm telling you guys, I don't know who would do this. I don't know who he talks to. I don't know who would do this. And I would not do this to my daughter. This is horrible.
Well, we've gone through Colby stuff. We've gone through people he's talked to. We've already gone down that aisle. And like I said to you before, everything in this investigation keeps coming back to you in this custody battle. Okay? You said yourself, we know where you are, we know what you were doing, we know all that. Okay? So I'm not saying that you were there, I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying I believe you have a decent idea of who could have done this on your behalf.
I don't. What I'm telling you, I don't know. I don't know who would have done this.
So when we identify the man in the picture, and there's a connection to you, then how are you going to answer that question?
Probably I can't believe they did this. Well, how would you answer that question?
Well,
He makes me feel better. He makes me feel calm.
like he was going to take care of you.
No, just knowing that he went through the same thing and that it was okay for him. Growing up, his kids got to come spend the summers with us and lived with their mom during the school year. So that's what we talked about. Yes, there was violence and guns and stuff too, but that was just when I was venting. We talked about how to move forward with it, like do what your mom says to do. Wait for the system. Wait for DCF. It was stuff like that.
But then Monday, when obviously all that had
No,
not worked.
no, even on Monday, all through this week, anytime he had contacted me, that's what he had said. It was not made to me that it was gonna be taken care of like that. It was gonna be taken care of in the system. God's got us. That's what I was told.
So on Sunday, when he called you and he said that it was all taken care of and that he had to, to get out, then how did you feel?
Could have puked. I was so scared because I didn't know what that meant.
What did you believe it meant? Because obviously what he said, the person who makes you calm, the person that makes you feel better about things. He says, he calls you, has a quick conversation. What he says to you makes you so sick to your stomach that you want to vomit.
When he said, I gotta go, I can't talk right now, I gotta put my ass in the wind.
What did you believe?
I believed that he was here. I believed that he hurt him and that my kid had to witness it and that it was going to come on to me and that he just ruined my life. That's what I believed. And that.
So did he say anything to you
No.
about what he had done?
For months, Colby Vinson and his ex, Rachiel Moore, had been locked in a bitter custody battle over their 4-year-old daughter. The court had recently ruled in Colby's favor, granting him primary custody after Rachiel's repeated instability and erratic behavior came to light. To everyone else, it seemed like justice. But to Rachiel, it was humiliation. What began as resentment soon turned into obsession. She couldn't accept losing control, not to Colby. That's when she turned to Jason Curtis, her ex-stepfather, a man with a violent temper and a long history of manipulation. Together, their anger festered into something sinister. Messages turned into plans, and soon Jason was on board to fix the problem once and for all.
Things as try to play it up like it's just this weird coincidence and this weird circumstance.
Because I did kill him.
Yeah, you did.
Everything else I'm guilty of, but I didn't kill the guy.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did. And you're going to take everybody with you. Or maybe you could,
say I killed that man.
Or maybe you could own it.
I'm done talking to you.
Maybe you could just own it for a minute.
I didn't kill the man. I don't know.
And save your wife. Okay. It's fine.
Not admitting something I didn't do.
Hey, man.
Hey, Jason. Hey, buddy. Hey, where's your mom at right now?
She's off in her RV with Andy and Larry.
With who?
My great aunt, Andy and Larry Hawkins.
Mm-hmm.
They're camping, I think, somewhere up on Alabama River.
Okay. I'll see if I got your mama's number.
Okay.
Then, if I don't, I may have Jeff's.
Okay. I've got them in my phone. But.
Yeah. Okay. So probably what will happen is, you can either waive extradition or fight it, and then a governor's warrant will come down in Florida, extradite you back to Florida. So, on this warrant.
What do I need to do? I mean, I didn't shoot nobody.
Sure. So the quickest way is, of course, just a waive extradition, but regardless, it'll go back. It's just how long it takes. So.
What happens if I waive extradition?
I'm sure, I don't know how those guys do it, but we use a transport service, so somebody would pick you up and then they'd transport you back to Santa Rosa County. But now they may have a transport team that would just come pick you up and take you back. So.
The last time they sent me that dog box, I spent 36 hours in that thing.
Was it a transport service?
Yeah.
Like PTS or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
What are my options today? It's ridiculous.
Yeah. There ain't a whole lot of options today, so, they got a murder warrant on you, so.
This is the end of Jason's story. Together with Rachiel, he executed a cold, calculated plan that stole Colby's life. They succeeded in their crime, but at a devastating cost. The custody Rachiel so desperately sought will never be hers, and her daughter will grow up without her father, a life forever marked by loss. In the end, their twisted actions left a permanent scar on everyone involved, proving that no scheme can escape the weight of its consequences. The trial unfolded in 2024, a year after Colby Vinson's March 19, 2023 murder shook Navarre, Florida. Rachiel Moore and Jason Curtis faced first-degree murder charges. Their elaborate plan laid bare in court. Prosecutors presented chilling messages, phone records, and witness accounts linking the pair to the crime, while Christina Moore's testimony exposed hidden connections. Ultimately, both Rachiel and Jason were convicted, sentenced to life, and the full weight of their actions finally met justice.